Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. Once again, this is Big Benedict. This is Poseidon's Chamber, on Chaos Mode difficulty, God of War 3. So right off the bat, I would drop magic if I were you. There's plenty of magic in this area, so, we got the shield guys, so I always drop that magic to get the shields, to get all the shields gone. Or you can just focus on hitting them with melee attacks. It's all fine. In this video, I did have to blur a couple of sections out because of the woman in his chambers who, you can see her breasts the whole time. So I did have to edit that out. I apologize, but it is on YouTube somewhere, I imagine. Or you can just play the game and do it and watch it. More of that same stuff in the next chapter too with Aphrodite, but just hit the save point, and then you're gonna hear some calls for help down the hallway. That's her. Go over here and grab some health or magic if you need it. I needed some magic at the time, so I can't remember exactly what her role is. She's just in his chamber, but I did have to do a medium blur there to so we can't see her tits. They're nice looking though, really nice looking. Definitely. A positive image right there to start out the chamber. So head on down here, and you want to fly on over to this portal, and don't fall in the water because there's spikes, obviously. And then head on over to the left, and fly over here. Pull this lever, and then the camera is going to focus on the. First, it's going to show that those chests open, and then the connecting door for that portal. Then these stone talos monsters up there. They're not going to come to life yet, but these dogs down here, I'm always interested when things spawn indefinitely, like something like this, because you need the dogs to be thrown through the portal, and these dogs will never stop spawning, and that leads me to think that you could yield orbs here as long as you wanted to, but I think that the game might get wise at some point and stop giving you your orbs. So I've never really tested it out. Never really needed to, because you always get enough orbs in this game. As long as you're doing the finishing moves and getting all the chests and stuff like that. So head on down here and then go into the chamber. The weight's going to allow you to go into that bottom portal here. And once again, I had to blur this out with another medium blur because her breasts are pretty prominent, and she's going to be used for a sacrifice. Although I'm sure this dude didn't know it at this point. So she's actually a really whiny bitch. So but that doesn't mean she should have been killed. But he's got to do his quest. So here's the conch shell, and a couple of boxes in this room. Starting with this one over here. Let's see, a Gorgonite. So nice. We have a health increase, health upgrade. They're calling it. Okay. And then there's a red box and a letter. So there's the red orb box right there, and then the letter. I think it's written by Poseidon himself. Yeah, it is. So that must have been his concubine or something. So another edit. I apologize, but I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. There was a couple of sidle shots of her that were kind of from a distance that I left in. When it's gameplay footage, I don't really consider it. I can't do nothing about it, or anything about it rather. The Medusas have their breasts clearly visible, but it's part of the game, and I can't edit out gameplay. So we're all mature adults, so let's just be nice to one another, not flag videos. So I don't know. I'm not trying to do anything bad here. I'm just trying to show people how to beat this game, and it's an adult-themed game. Although it's not like a pornography game, but it's a mature title. So all of these games are, and they're for people who like quality titles, of which this one is certainly. So head on down here, and then when you emerge over here, just as you probably suspected, we're gonna have to face some more of these. These are the upgraded forms of these guys, and I really like these enemies. I said last time these guys were my favorite enemies. These guys are even cooler for me. The other guys are just they're like a grayish color, like a rock color. But these guys change colors depending on how much life they have left. I think that's how it works. I mean, I would suspect as much, but I got most of this done without taking a hit. And in my other run on my channel, Vic Benedict 1111, I forced myself every time I was fighting these guys to do the run without getting hit. It was like a little trial, personal trial, to see if I could do it. But this time around, you see I got hit right there. I don't care much about that these days. Getting perfection. It just made my guide look a little less natural, you know, doing stuff like that when it wasn't even advertised as a no-hit run. But these guys, I always wanted to clear these guys without taking any hits, and it's pretty tough, especially when there's two of them, and then you're trying to see who's doing what move, and they have that swipe right there is pretty damn fast, and so just practice your parries on these guys. They're very good to practice on. So there's also one more of these guys coming up. So I'm gonna get these. I was hopping backwards right there, and I get these 2 treasure chests that I saved for now. And then you're just gonna get a circle over her head every single time. Just clear these guys, and then she's just gonna stay there, and you don't have to worry about like saving her or anything. She doesn't have a health bar. She's just baggage right now. So you can do the combat grapple with this weapon too, and it does kind of a different move, obviously, because it's a different weapon. So okay, so that guy, there's always one guy that never comes to life. I love that. So yeah, there was a part right there where you can see her nipples right there, so I had to put that out. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, the best thing to do here is to use these guys as I remember doing that earlier today. I thought she was an enemy because I tried to fucking grab her. Oh my god. It's just so many funny things happen sometimes when you record stuff. Yeah, so just continue to use these guys as battering rams until they're all gone, and then just go to town on hits. So I like the gauntlet. I think I might use the gauntlet a little bit more on Zeus. I don't think I used. I think the last. I'll have to look because I know the last time I did the final form of Zeus in this game, I really owned him up hardcore. But like when I was really new to this game, I would have to spam arrows at him to win. It was really lame. So I don't do that anymore, obviously. So we're gonna have to lay this woman to rest over here because the second gate won't stay open long enough unless there's something stuck under it. I guess he could have found something to stick under there, you know, and then keep her along, you know, piggyback or something on his quest. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, that would kind of be lame. Okay, so there's the cutscene, and then we're going to get the hidden box after I read this letter. And then we're heading on over to Aphrodite's chamber. So we got a phoenix feather. Okay, got nice. We got a. It looks like the item upgrade is always last on the upgrades. Anyway, head on out here, and you can interact with the body over there. I think it just tells you that there's some kind of plague going on. So this is the upper garden section, and we're heading on over to the chamber. You just need to rotate these levers here and fly over. Camera angles are always pretty good over here. I remember I watched one guide, and the guy was complaining about the fact that you had to rotate this. Was it over here? Yeah, he said you had to rotate. He said you had to rotate this one and then go over to the other one, over to the left, like you would ordinarily if you never played this game before. But obviously, that one over there is broken. So I pointed his error out. You don't have to go over there. You just wait until this one. Wait till the lever starts glowing again, and then grab it and grab it. You don't have to go over there and like knowingly go over there just because the game has a little contingency on it. It's not the case whatsoever. You could stand there and grab the lever, just wait for it a second time. Anyway, so I called that guy's bluff for sure. So here's a chamber.